Chacun dans leur côté. Nous dans le Nzambi. Système ya kubimba butu wana kutambula wana vile système ya kutambula. Maybe I'm not good. Nyeba kite kutu na kutambula kutu na ba mu ba sala kutu. Tu ne o garinga tenga kutu na tem na wa Nzambi wana na pesa nyoso na pesa lao me kutezo. Pusana utama kima kiasika Pusana utama jolinenga koma Pusana kokima kokzala Kuna ni susu tena monti wana susu mama Yaka pembeni na Posa ya patanda se akala Mendenge visoto banda kiko tambala Nanzela wana konya tali susuta Ni enfana yebaki verite Soke na yemo yibango na menangolanda S'éveiller seulement Jamais ne jamais ne pardon Papa Nzambi Welcome Me pusana mama Telandenge miki Mike na yo Azoko machituka Njela wana masusu tutamo Kima ezamakita E vérité wana ezamaki Système ya pardonnage papa Lelo walimbisinga batelinga mapapu Bagade koro yo wana ya bamarabu Makimana bango basotele Nanzala balakisanga Niki Mike lekana yo comme un champion Comme un roi Bukatika na pasia bolingo mama Pusana utana nini miki makakuma Anzola bella kutumera na kantia cousine mama Championne Papesa yé des chances à qui marier Papesa yé des chances à qui ma satana à qui ma mama Now we are waiting on Brother Mikhael. This was me in the age of 2013. We have now 2019. So you can count. Yes, this was the time that I fought against the devil. And this was because I was for me it was like I was free. I become free. I become a new person, and I have said, hey, for me it was different. This was the best thing that happened in my life. Even if I didn't know how hard it would be. There it was like just I'm free, and was really nice. So today we're gonna talk about the brother Mikhael has a message for the diaspora and also for the people in the four corners of the earth. So I'm waiting for him now.
Normally, we should start here German time 9 p.m. So we have normally 30 minutes left, but he wanted to do it earlier, so I started it earlier. So, like I have said, I have fought against Satan. Satan is not a human. Satan is spirit, and this is something that everyone has to know. If someone is fighting at Satan, it's like the Most High is there, and the spirit of the enemy is there, which we call Satan, and he's trying to do different kinds of things to convert you, to kill you, whatever. And yeah, but my fight was a little bit different. There's some testimonies that I gave. I'm writing a book about it, so people can really know so who Satan is, because I know that the most people does not even know. So okay, where is he? Let me call him. Someone has a question here. Um, so let me call him. I think he's preparing. I think this will be a deep message because he was like, I want to do a message. I want to do a message because, yeah, because the brother Jonathan has made a message and he wanted to give also to say something about it. Now, let's go to another thing. Um, no, I will ask. I will ask the brother Mikhael to give us a response to that because of one message that we have received. For me, it was a shocking message. We used to preach this kind of this Bantu truth for years. And all of us, I think, want to come out of Christianity. All of us want, to know the full truth. And sometimes I think people do not really understand in which position we are in now today. And their brother Mikhael is also now here. And I think we have to clarify certain things or people have to give us a better understanding what they really want. Because this truth is not from me. It's not from anyone else. It is from the Most High. And sometimes we used to see certain things like funny, but it isn't funny. You know, um, it is for me. It is an abomination to see how things go sometimes. In this world, people always think that those people that are, the people that are older, elder, or people that used to be quiet, that these people are used to be the one that have always right. You know, and this is not how the things goes. It's the only thing. Now, yeah, Ali, brother Mika.
Yes, yes. First of all, I want to thank the Most High. I want to give Him praise. Glory and honor. Yahuwah, Yakom, Tatanzambi, Nzambi. You know, I'm pretty shocked. I learned some information. There has been a misunderstanding, about the name of the Most High. So, I want to talk about it. This is something that, everybody must know, especially if you're in North America. You gotta have the right information. A lot of people, a lot of Hebrew Israelites, they are uh, doing research, they're reading books, they googling information, but unfortunately, you know, uh, like this awakening, is something that the devil knew that the awakening is gonna happen. So what the enemy did is actually, have some people to write books. We're talking about books, ancient books. Like a lot of things, information that people are finding. They reading the books without knowing that the enemy actually has planned the deception a while ago. Have some people to write books. So today, we're gonna be talking about the name of Nzambi. It's a blessed name. I'm gonna give you revelation. How the Moses has spoken to me, what ancestors were calling him in the wilderness. We're talking about Massa, Moses. Yeah, so that's pretty much my introduction. I don't know if you have anything to say, so then we can start.
هي المرأة بتسوي هيك هم هيعيط بتسوي هيك so hübsch.
Yes, brother. I'm really glad. I'm love it that you're here. That you really want to clarify certain things. It is very important. We are a family, even if we do not know each other now at the moment personally, all of us. But
Mm,
there is a spirit that is telling us that we are family. We are following the same truth, and we never deny something. And if there's a problem, we have to handle the problem as a family.
yes,
And if there is something like that, if some people outside does misunderstand the certain things, it is very very important to clarify those things, so that
yeah,
these people also can have a understanding of that what we
mm,
really uh, used to think. And I hope for many many others that watching this movie that they also do the same, because we are not
yeah,
Christians, we are not so I really want people to clarify their stance,
yeah.
because sometimes it used to, I think even witches are better than some people of us, so go ahead, brother.
Yes, like it's very sad. I was pretty shocked. I'm talking about the name of the Most High. I'm pretty shocked. As I said, we have our family, friends, who are African Americans. Most never been in Africa. They never put their feet in Africa, and what they do mostly, they rely on the books. A lot of people, what they do research, they go to the libraries, they go to Google to find information. But unfortunately, it's something that the enemy has planned a while ago. you know I'm gonna give you an example. I read these books. I don't know if you can see that a lot of people have these books, right? Babylon to Timbuktu. You know, I can say that many African Americans, they read these books and they believe, this book is not accurate. It's actually a misleading book. You know why? Because the Israelite Bantus people never been in the Middle East. Why? Because the Middle East, you know, the Middle East, actually the country called Isolele, or Israel of the Middle East, only been created in 1948. When you read this book, they're saying that the Israelites, they flee a Roman general from the Middle East, and they flee to Africa, in Central Africa. So I just want to make sure that everybody understanding, stop reading these nonsense books. Because why? Isolele is Central Africa. The Messiah Congo never been in the Middle East. This is just something I wanna I want to talk about first of all, and second thing, I want to address the name. The name of the Most High. I have a video. Tatan Nzambi gave me a revelation. I made a video about the name of the Most High. A lot of our friends, our friends, Hebrew Israelites community. I'm talking about those who haven't been in Africa, especially in the US. They have been kind of, trying to put down the name of Nzambi. Why? Because apparently, uh, according to the research, there is something in Brazil like voodoo things. They use the name of Nzambi like to be an evil name. So if you are listening me right now, this is unbelievable. Actually, it's a blasphemy. Anybody who's gonna speak against, who put down the name of Nzambi, Otata Nzambi, is committing blasphemy. Why I'm talking, why I'm saying that? The Most High revealed to me some time ago in the wilderness, right? His people, the Bantus, were calling him Tatanzambe, Tatanzambe or Zambi. So if you go to Africa, you're gonna find countries like Zambia. You're gonna see Zambi. Zambia came from Zambi. Mozambique, Nzambi. You see the name Zambi inside, right? You're gonna also find a river, Zambezi. You're gonna see the name Nzambi. The Most High has basically couple names: Yahuwah, Tata Nzambe, Nzambi, and Yakongo. So if you are an Hebrew Israelite, you live in North America, do not get misled. Don't get misled. Why I'm saying that? Because there are some rumors, you know, some rumors like people using this holy name of Nzambi, they twisting that to become an evil name. It's not an evil name. That is real name. Tata Nzambi, the Massa, does not have European name, does not have a Middle East name. He has an African name. By the way, Kingdom of Congo also mean Kingdom of Elohim, right? Kingdom of Congo, could be also truth belt, but it also mean the Kingdom of Elohim. I'm pretty shocked. I'm pretty shocked because one of the things is missing among our brothers and sisters in well, I'm talking about North America. It's revelation. You can read a book, right? But I'm telling you, the revelation come from the Most High, Tatan Nzambi himself. When you read a book, you don't know who wrote this book. You don't know the background of the person who wrote this book. You don't know the spirit behind that person. So if you want to know the truth, because the Bible said that you will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free, right? The truth shall set you free. Everything happened in the past. Nobody were there. You were not there. How we know that? Do you know that the Bible, as I mentioned before, the Bible that we read is almost corrupt? Over 25, even 30% of the Bible is corrupt. How you gonna know? How you gonna find out how the Bible is corrupt? Is through the spirit of Massa, the spirit of the Most High, Mwandan Seni. He is the one who's gonna reveal. A lot of people make mistake because they doing research, they're reading books, but one thing they don't forget, they forget the devil knew that the awakening will happen. We're talking about like 1600, 1700. The devil knew because, there had been a lot of prophecy in the Bible. You can check in the book of Isaiah, Jeremiah. The Most High spoken is going to bring his people back. Read Jeremiah 29:13. He's going to bring the people back. So the Most High knew that the awakening will happen. The devil also knew that because the devil deceived people in the Bible. He used the Bible to deceive people, right? So the devil has planted the seed of deception. I just want everybody to understand that what I'm talking about is that some people they wrote these books, they did not have the spirit of the Most High. They wrote this book according to the carnal thing.
Brother Mikhael,
Yes,
let me play this, then you can continue directly.
yes.
I play this real quickly, quickity. First Esdras 9:34.
Mm-hmm.
Zambi.
Yes.
Let's go now to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Muzungus, the Mundele, the Bango, they know.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, David called his power Yah. That's
Mm-hmm.
why we say Yah, Yah,
Yes.
Yahab,
They
Yah,
are. Yes.
Father. So, second Esdras 3:34, your name is nowhere found but in Israel, which means it can't be found in the Middle East. It can't be found in Germany. It can't be found in Italy. It can't be found nowhere but in Africa.
All'inizio dei tempi non c'era assolutamente nulla.
And we used to be the only one that used to call our power Father, Yah,
Yes.
Father, Father,
Mm-hmm.
Abba, or how did the Baluba call him? Nzambi Maweji or something like
Yeah.
that.
Zambi
So
Mawezi. Yes.
yeah, so we used to call our Father in. He is a father. He's not only a god, but he is a father to us.
Mm-hmm.
A Chinese Buddha is not a father to them. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, um, um, Greek god, he was not a father to them. Or Egyptian gods, they are not fathers to them. So
Mm-hmm.
our father has children. These are the Malekis or the sons of men. You see,
Yes.
so we used to be someone.
Mm-hmm.
We are chosen. We are chosen from the Father. We are his children,
Mm-hmm.
a chosen seed. Who is calling his power Father? Is the Do the Indians do that? You see,
No.
so
C'era solo una piccola cosa senza importanza ed era la noia. Nzambi, il creatore dei Bantu, si annoiava
Hallelujah.
da morire.
so here it is. Yeah, okay, you can watch the movie from by yourself. Okay,
Yes.
it's very clear stated that the even the Europeans used to call him Yambe, Nzambe. So
Yeah.
they know him.
Zambi.
You
Yes.
can go all over Africa. The most of the people used to call him like this, or there's some differences. But this is how we call our Father, the
Yes.
Divine One.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So like people must understand, okay? People must understand our father has an African name, and his language is not Yiddish. No, if you don't know, the Bible has been written for the first time in Kikongo and Lingala. This is the Mosai gave me the revelation. To be even, if I can shock you, one more thing, I wanna tell you, Apostle Paul. The people call Apostle Paul, right? His name is not Apostle Paul. His name is Polo. Polo came from Kinshasa, spoke Lingala. Do you understand that? His name is Polo, not Apostle Paul. This is the with me. Not only this, one day the Moses spoken to me a sentence in Kikongo. Do you understand? So the true Hebrew language is Kikongo.
And
When
that's
you
why,
speak,
and that's
yes,
why we are also not Christians,
yes,
because everything what came from the Middle East, it
yes,
was new to us. It was
yes,
like sounds like us,
yeah,
but it wasn't.
yes. So, like what I'm saying, in North America, people are not well informed. Most our brothers and sisters, they are reading books, they're relying on books.
That's why
You
you
know,
have also in the north, like North Africa, you have
yes,
also the Ethiopian Jews. Then you
yes,
have the Falashas, the
yeah,
Fulani. So you
yeah,
have different kinds of Jews, Moroccan Jews,
yeah,
Algerian Jews. So
yeah,
what is that? Are
yeah,
they not all Jewish? So that's
yeah,
why we are not Jewish.
yeah,
We are also not Christians.
yes,
We are
yeah,
Bantu, Binabito.
yes, yes. So the Mosai names is Nzambi. Like if you any person, I just want to, I'm talking about anybody who is listening me. You never been in Africa. You were born in the US. You are African American. You never put your feet in Africa. Please understand what I'm saying. Anybody who can compare the name of Nzambi to an evil name is committing blasphemy. I'm telling you, I'm telling you that this information is real. Because why? Most our brothers and sisters from US African Americans, they rely on book, they're doing research, they go on Google. They like one thing they forgot, like I mentioned, the enemy planted seed. There are some books you may read about Bantus, but actually the person who wrote it has some Jesuit or Freemason background. Do you understand? So every revelation comes from the spirit of the Most High. If you want to know the true information, it has to come from him himself. A lot of stuff that I know is actually through the Most High who reveal me. Like people are not humble enough. You finding information. That's why we gotta be careful, especially if you are teaching people. You are consider yourself an elder. You are teaching this truth. We gotta be very, very careful. What we are teaching others, because you may have some you may say something can impact the life of people. For example, saying that the name of Nzambi is not the name of the Most High, that's catastrophic. I consider that as a blasphemy, and I want to make sure that everybody understands the name of the Most High is Nzambi. Tatan Zambe, he spoken to me. He told me that our ancestors, Massa, which we call Moses, were calling him Tatan Zambe or Nzambi. You may not believe, but this is the truth. There are so many things, many evidence. I mentioned a couple of countries like Mozambique, Mozambique. Do you understand? So it's very sad. Very, very sad. I'm very disappointed to learn like this false rumors about the name of holy name of the Most High in Zambia is associated to some pagan gods. That's sad. Like anybody who listening me right now, the Most High does not have any other names like European or Yiddish name, as I say. So the Most High has an African name. The Most High has an African name. By the way, I want to tell you that every black from US is not Bantu. You understand what I'm saying? So if you read the story, you're gonna say that Bantus were taken as a slave in North Americans, some part of the world. They were also Hamites. Hamites also were taken as slaves. So it means that not every black person is actually Bantu. You gotta understand that the Mosai, he is the father of Bantus. He is the Elohim of Bantus. He's not the Elohim of Hamites, because the Hamites, they were worshiping pagan gods, pagan gods. Do you understand? So people have to understand to be able to differentiate that they are Bantus, also they are Hamites. I don't want to name countries, but when we're talking about the Bantus, are mostly came from some countries like Congo, Republic of Democratic Congo, Angola, and you will find also Bantu to certain part, like for example Cameroon. but not everyone from Cameroon is Bantu. Why? Because they have been taken to slavery many times. If you read the Bible, and you're gonna see that every time they were going back to worship pagan gods, and the Most High will allow foreigners, to take them as slave. So that's why they were fleeing. You're gonna find Bantus in some countries, but not necessarily. For example, in South Africa, they are Bantus, but not all black people from South Africa is actually Bantu. So this is why you will find Bantus in Ivory Coast. You will find Bantus in, for example, Uganda. You're gonna, Kenya. You're gonna find Bantu in Mozambique. You're gonna find Bantu in Zambia. But the concentration of all Bantus are scattered all across few countries in Africa. They all came from the kingdom of Congo, the kingdom of Congo, you know. So one more time, I wanna mention that let let's receive revelation from the Most High. My brother, my sister, don't read the book and believe in the book. Don't do search and you believe in the whatever you find. There are information who are not correct because the enemy knew that the awakening will happen one day. You gotta find yourself the person who wrote this book. What is his background, and what is the spirit behind that book? That's why the true revelation comes from one and same, the Most High Himself. The true revelation. That's why you get people get misled. They believe in that Israel in the Middle East. Meanwhile, Israel is in Africa.
I had me myself. I had a sister.
He's my friend. You know? He's my friend. Ukma.
I had a sister in my team. She was like, hey, everyone that I used to give her so that they can do the spiritual cleansing, so that she can inform the persons about the spiritual cleansing, like spiritual baptism, how to pray. You know, she used to follow another person, and this person used to do ancestor worship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the person comes from Ghana,
Mm-hmm.
and the person has also some videos that he used to give people how to put water in this in abwakimaya, and then the water
Yes.
comes down, and
Yes.
if it drops, then she will start worshiping, and then the ancestors come and giving revelations.
Mm-hmm.
And she went to another sister's
Mm-hmm.
house. She went to another sister's house, and she started like, hey, Mikhael, yeah, he has no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Just follow me. I will show you. Here, watch this movie. This guy is very well explaining,
Mm-hmm.
what you have to do. You have to do this and this and this, burn some candles. And the sister was like, no, the Most High didn't tell me, even if I used not to follow Mikhael so long, but the
Mm-hmm.
Most High didn't tell me, didn't
Yes.
show me these kinds of moves.
Yes.
Also, she was wise because she came already from this Latin America, this this. So she know already some things over there,
Mm-hmm.
some kindoki what the people used to do. That's why
Mm-hmm.
she saw these things what she was providing and telling her, and she
Mm-hmm.
was like, "No, this is not ours," because
Mm-hmm.
this guy that I used to follow now,
Yes.
he also speaks.
Yes.
He
Yes.
also shows me,
Yes.
Mika, he also shows me that the
Mm-hmm.
spirituality that we are going into now, it's a complete other spirituality
Mm-hmm.
that the most of the people knows.
Yes.
That's why you see in America, the
Mm-hmm.
most of the people, they will be always calling us like witches, or they do not have ideas and la 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 la. And
Yes.
this is something that is very very crazy, because even the people in Africa, even
Yes.
the big old churches, they used to follow the false god. Jesus is not our God.
Yes.
You see? So
Mhm.
the whole world is deceived by the Bible. How did the
Mhm.
Satan deceive the
Mhm.
world? With
Yeah.
the Bible. But
Yeah.
people like the prophets, Kimbangu and all of them said, you will catch the thief with the Bible. So
Yes.
it's not about throwing away the Bible,
Mhm.
but it's about, that's why the Most I said, I reveal my secrets to the prophets.
Mhm.
And even
Hallelujah.
now, today, we have so many corrupt prophets.
Mhm.
And that's why you will see them, what they do, by
Mhm.
the things what they do. You will
Mhm.
catch the thief. You
Mhm.
see?
Mhm.
And that's why we have to be patient and we
Yeah.
have to trust and wonder
Mhm.
and not always, follow someone blind.
Yeah.
And this is that what is making us crazy today, because this awakening is a big awakening also.
Yes. Yes. So, like in the Bible, for example, in the book of Leviticus 19:31, the word said that do not turn to mediums or seek out spirits, for you will be defiled by them. I am Yahuwah thy Elohim. You see, the Most High is basically prohibited to seek, to go after, to seek mediums. If you read the story of Saul, why one of the reasons that the Moses abandoned Saul,
They have
because Saul,
shrines and stuff.
yeah, Saul, when he was trying to chase King David, to have it killed, he went to a medium, like a sorcerer, someone, a lady, who invoked the spirits of the prophet Samuel. That's what the Master is talking here. Do not turn to mediums, even if or give your hands to someone to tell you about your life or your future. Those are the things. So when somebody is actually comparing the name of the holy name of Nzambi to a certain evil power, I think it's a big mistake. It's actually a blasphemy. Like that's why I'm saying that people must be very careful when you receive information. The true revelation comes from one and same, the Spirit of the Most High. How you get revelation is actually when you abide to all Most High laws, commandments, and statutes, and you fear Him, and you have you are a person who spend time in prayer, fasting and prayer. This is how you get revelation. But one of the biggest mistake that people are making right now, they only chasing knowledge, reading books. Meanwhile, the revelations come from the Most High. Revelation comes from the Most High. If somebody tell you something, or if you find information, what you should do first of all, you seek the Most High in prayer. Mhm. You seek the Most High in prayer to confirm the information. Like don't only just find the information and you believe. You do not know who is behind the book that you read. There are a lot of Jesuits. They wrote books. In 1800, 1900. There are a lot of Jesuits talk about this awakening. That's why we gotta be very careful. Whatever information that we are receiving and sharing to others. There is a big disconnection
There
between.
was an experiment that a
Yes.
teacher, a professor, has done with
Yes.
in the
Yes.
university. He
Mm.
has showed among many students. I think it was a red, a red, something like a red point on the table, and
Yes.
then he said, "This point is blue."
Yes.
And he was like, "Do you see the point is blue? And do you see that?" And all of them, yeah.
Mhm.
And he was like, only two or three people they said like, "No, it's not red, it's blue."
Mm. Yeah.
But he said, "Do you see how many people lift up their hands?" It's
Yeah.
because the people used to believe on
Yeah.
that, what
Yeah.
because it is the teacher from them. They used to believe what he say.
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
And the
Yeah.
three others, there was like, "No, this
Yes.
point, this point, this point is
Yes.
blue." So
Yes.
we live in the world, yeah. The
Yes.
people. That's why Tata Nzambi said, a bird flies,
Yes.
and the bird drops some seeds into the ground.
Yes.
And some of the seeds fell in the good place to bring the fruit thereof, and some of the seeds fall into places they can't bear fruit. Some people
Yes.
from us, they will never make it,
Yeah.
never ever.
Yes.
So then you have some people, yeah, because we have people they want to sell, they want to buy the way to the
Yeah.
kingdom. It's like
Mm-hmm.
they have money and they think they can buy the way to the kingdom. They can forget
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you see, I
Yes.
know there's some people that are waiting just for some people like that, just like come to me, I will show you. The Most High loves everyone. No, so
Yes.
this means the bird passed, and some of the seeds fell into the good ground. And
Yes.
then if they fell into the good ground, it's not everyone the same. So
Yes.
some of us receive 30% of the wonder that
Mm.
can also be manifested.
Yeah.
Some of us 60%, and some of us even hundreds.
Yes.
In the house in your house, you have not only cups that is golden.
Mm-hmm.
Some cups you do not like. You even would prefer to go to wash a cup that is dirty than
Yes.
to drink from a cup that you do not like.
Yes.
You see, so this is the difference here. We have
Yes.
some people. We have people today. They will be shocked the day the Mwanda will say, "I didn't choose you." You
Mm.
see, or the Mwanda say, "I choose you. You have to work now." Because
Mm.
it's the same. If the Mwanda now say you have to work, what will you
Mm.
do? The first thing's like, man, how will I start? You,
Yes.
you see,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it is not the easy thing here to
Yes.
be a servant or
Yes.
to be someone. In the scriptures is written, yeah.
Yeah.
In the scriptures is written, let the good seed and the bad seed grow,
Yes.
and later the Most High will cut off.
Yes.
In the scripture is written, yeah, that good people and bad people will
Mm.
live in this world the same life, which means,
Yeah.
yeah, both will suffer.
Yeah.
But later, where we are going now, the bad
Mm-hmm.
people are going to suffer even more,
Mm-hmm.
which means that we have also different kinds of precepts about poor and rich.
Mm-hmm.
We saw people that were poor, and later, if they died, they went to
Mm.
heaven. Heaven.
Mm.
Later, they saw the rich man becomes poor and
Yes.
want even a little bit water from the poor man to give him. So
Yes.
this word is very, very complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And the word, the name of the Nzambi is
Mm-hmm.
the key. It is one of the keys that people need, yeah,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
to the Mwandan Semi.
Yes.
The most I won't hear your name if you
Yeah.
call him God,
Yes.
if you call him Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I do not understand why people call themselves prophet, pastor, la 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 la, and call on the name of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
It is an abomination.
Mm-hmm.
We can't let people like this in our midst. You can.
Yeah.
This is the problem. Why
Yeah.
people like our brother, the Hebrew Israelites, laughing at us. Exactly, this is the problem.
Yeah.
So you have different kinds of other names. Yeah, Yeshua, Yawahashi, all this. Let us go out from Christianity. Let us go out from the Jehovah Witness. Let us
Yeah.
go out from Islam. Let us go out from all this. And the
Yeah.
next move will be going into and entering the land and
Yeah.
bless the people over there with the wisdom that we have, so that
Yeah.
we can build the community, so that we can become bigger. And
Yeah.
the other thing that I would tell you, that what Mikhael, brother Mikhael, maybe we used not to believe.
Mm-hmm.
One day, the Most High will give you so many power that the whole world will see you as God. You
Mm-hmm.
will represent Tatan Zambi here on
Mm-hmm.
earth,
Yes.
and many nations will bow down in front of you. So
Yes.
you need to have your position in this life. You
Mm.
can't go do whatever you like.
Mm.
Your body is the temple of the Most High.
Yes.
Respect it. If people now today deny Tatan Zambi, who
Yes.
will be the name, yeah, that they will serve? So
Mm-hmm.
they have another God. They have another power that they used to worship. Because I
Yeah.
used to call God power. Everywhere, if I read the scriptures, I always say Tatan Zambi Ampungu, the
Yes.
power.
Yeah.
Power.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
important.
There is a disconnection between I'm not talking about every Hebrew Israelites from North Africa to the Bantus, but there is a disconnection which some people believe to other, information which is not true. So let me just show you something, okay? In a book of Genesis, okay, Genesis 1, verse 6 to 9, Tata Nzambi say, let be a firmament in the midst of waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. Okay, let divide the water. You have water, you divide it in the middle. Okay, then Zambi made the firmament and divide the waters which were under the firmament from the water which were above the firmament, and it was so. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about when I was in Africa. I was a little boy. Okay, I'm not the only one. My mom also, my mom also have the same experience. I'm gonna explain you what I'm talking about. I've seen before it rain. Okay, before it rain, I see fish fall from heaven, moving. You're not gonna see this in Nigeria. You're not gonna see this in Benin. You're not gonna see this experience to some other part of Africa. It's only happen in the kingdom of Congo. You see, the Moses he divide water from water. Water went above, another came down. This is why he made firmament. It means that there is water above. So what I'm saying that this is another proof showing that the kingdom of Congo is actually Isolele, you know. So when you see people trying to deny the name of Nzambi, I think it's a big mistake, because probably
So
it's lack
I have
of
wrote the number of Brother Mikhael,
some
yeah, here to the
history and
description.
knowledge. Yes.
Everyone can see the number of Brother Mikhael. Yeah, if some people want to contact him privately, because people ask me about that, they want to contact him, asking him certain things. He have also his channel. His channel is what was the name again? Servant Mikhael, Servant of Yah.
Mikhael, yeah, Mikhael 7 of yeah, sorry.
Exactly.
Mikhael
And
7 of yeah.
also, if someone has questions, the next 10 minutes you can come on so that you can ask. If no questions, then we're gonna
Yeah,
close it
yeah,
then.
yeah. So I believe it's easier for somebody just to send me an email, Mikhael, yeah,
Wait, I'm writing
Mikhael
down.
7, Mikhael 7 yeah, 7 of yeah at gmail.com. Mikhael 7 of yeah at gmail.com. You can send me an email. So what I was saying that there are so many things, many evidence when it comes from the true location, like the names, it's about Bantus. I'm not trying to say that I don't like some other brothers and sisters from other countries of Africa, but the truth is that the Isolele is basically, the kingdom of Kam, and Zambi is the name of the Most High Yahuwah. Is one of his names. Zambi, Satan Zambe, Oyakongo, Yahuwah. So, you know, that's the revelation. That's something that people must know. So if anybody come tell you that the name of Zambi is relating to any evil power or any pagan god, reject that. Because why? Zambi is real name, you know. You,
Even the our neighbors,
yes,
Nigeria, Ghana, they know the name of Nzambi. They
yes,
know the name of they used to call it Yambe,
yes,
Yami.
yes,
Then you have also Tatan Zambin Pungu. They call him Kwalum Kurumu or something like that. Kumbu
yes,
or something. They have this.
yes,
There's some, these are our neighbors that also we have
yes,
some faults against Senegalese. You
yes,
know what happened. I think we have to come further with some histories here,
yes,
because um we had
yes,
one landmass. You know,
yes,
not every Ghanaian is
yeah,
a Hamite. Not
yes,
every Nigerian or what calls Cote d'Ivoire and stuff.
mhm,
Okay, we
mhm,
used
mhm,
to call this place there
yes,
Hamites, the
mhm,
area there, because we know the area there is not our area.
mhm,
Okay, and according to the book that we have, the Bible, we're also going to find out that it is really like this. Don't forget, we have the Berbers there, we have the Fulani there, we have Oromo there, we have Falashas, we have Madinka, all there. We have Morocco, Algeria, the fake Egyptians, So, hey, Somalia, Ethiopia, the Ethiopian. So go find an Ethiopian or an Eritrean brother, ask him, who they are. They're going to tell you they're the ancient Egyptians.
Yes.
They're going to tell you they have still today, they have the same writings like the ancient Egyptians. You see? So we know it's not about separation here. We want our people. We want our people. And our people all over the world. And we are preparing, with them together, not alone. With them together. We are working hands in hands, like the Massa have said. Israel and Jacob will be one. They are destroyed in the four corners of the earth. They will be one, and the kingdom of Congo will be rebuilt. So we are working already together. We are going already back to our ancestors. Let no one come dividing us or coming with a new thing that we do not know. Because the Maleki have said, if someone come with a new gospel that we do not know, it is better for him to run away. Because this gospel, it is well, I've showed you my song here. This is 2013. I fought against Satan. Bam! I throw into the earth. You can go here. You see only white people. I live in the white man's world. Okay? If you go here, you see here this shop here. Go and find another one here in this street or here in this city. Go. You see Angola. Go and look at someone has a project like me over there. You see, I'm a proud young man, and I know what Nzambi. Look how people are. You see, you see. We are under control. People fear. People will fear us. We have power. Power. Don't look at this fake power. We have the power. We have the divine God, and I will come to America not to see Arakan, but to open the doors so that Maleki can come down. And all the people that are joking, like, Kwame Yasharal, they will be like, Nzambi in the streets and doing things like the disciples have done. The mission is what? Heal the sick. Cast out the demons. Preach about the coming world, the world that will come after this world. Okay? Rebuild the kingdom. Okay? Find out all the people that are destroyed in the four corners of the earth to find a way home to the truth, also to Nzambi and Pungu, the only God on this earth. Because all the other gods are not gods, which how we call God, are not powers, are not, you know what I mean.
Yes.
So, and then Nzambi have said, okay, by all this, the blinds will see, the lamb will go, and the deaf will resurrect. And then Nzambi has said, I forget a very, very important thing. Continue, Sister Maisie.
Yes. So, hi, sister. So, I just wanna mention that people who do not, who kind of rejecting the Bantus, I think they're making a big mistake. You know why? Because as I say, revelation comes from the Most High. You can read books, you can do your research, but the true information comes from Nzambi. Like the revelation that he gave me, the wilderness where it's gonna take people is not gonna be in North Africa. Do you understand that? It's not gonna be in Nigeria. It's not gonna be in Ghana. It's not gonna be in Togo. It's not gonna be in Benin or in Senegal. It's gonna take his people in the kingdom of Congo. Only there. So you may not believe me today, but I can guarantee you, you will believe, because this revelation,
Beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, brother.
it came from the
There we
Most
will
High,
marry,
you know.
intermarry. There we will met him.
Yes, and secondly, I just want people in North America, they have to believe that the Most High speak to people. He doesn't give revelation to animals, okay? He speak to people, some people, right? It's hard for some people to believe when I say the Most High spoken to me. It's really hard, but I'm telling you, the Most High speak to people. Look in the Bible, look in the prophets, all the prophets, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, all of them, Nehemiah, the Most High spoken to them. The Most High spoken to Moses. The Most High spoken to Abraham, Abena. The Most High is still speaking to some people today. That's why I'm saying revelation come from him. Don't go Google, find information and you believe. If you find something, you go on your knees. Why people find information, they don't seek the Most High to confirm the information. You
If
find
if
something,
if the Most High
you
would be
believe in it,
completely with us, brother, we
like
will take care
unbelievable.
of the old. We will take care of the people that are blind. We will
Yes.
take care of the people that are sick. We will take care of the people that you need really help. I know that money is important. I know, but we will take care of them so that we can build something for us. Hey, brother, there are people outside there, you know. They let only fall a television, then they go to 20 years to jail. Do you know why we pray? We pray for people that go to jail. We
Mhm.
have families, people raped and punched at home, and women we have a lot of problems in our community.
Mhm.
So now today people are like, man, I built me something up and what is with you people? He said, if 99 have made it, I will go for the one that doesn't make it, and I will go for him truly. And you
Mhm.
have to wait, you 99 persons. So
Yes.
where is this heart?
Yes.
We are not Christians. We
Yes.
can we cannot follow the Hebrew Israelite movements. We
Mhm.
never followed it. You can
Yes.
go to my the thing that I have done, I have approved from all my life.
Mhm.
I have never followed the Hebrew Israelites. I know all of them. I know
Mhm.
Shikari. I know my brothers. You see, I also brought Nazi here. It
Mhm.
was always a fight
Mhm.
on Facebook
Mhm.
against Tazariak. Yeah,
Mhm.
Captain and Tazariak and Co. You against our brothers from GMS. Hmm?
Mhm.
You see, it was a fight. So, but now, yeah, we saw people like Ron Dalton. They're waking up, but
Mhm.
slowly,
Mhm.
slowly. And that's why I used to love one thing what my elder have said. They will be humbled, Michael. They will be humbled.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And this is what we want. With prayer, I know that everything is possible. Because there
Yes.
is nothing that is not possible in Port Nzambi. Now,
Yes.
Sister Miz, your time. Do you have a question?
Yes, I do. I have a question on on fasting. I wanted to know, like, um, if you're not supposed to fast, are you supposed to fast on a Sabbath as well? Because if you're fasting from, let's say you're fasting from Sunday to Friday, and you want to do a 7 day fast, how does that work?
Well, that's a good question. First of all, Sabbath day is actually the day of rest.
Right.
Like if
Yes.
you read in the book of Leviticus, when the Massa is talking about the feast, is mentioned the first feast he mentioned was Sabbath day. So yes, you can fast. Actually, it depends. If the Most High gave you revelation, say that fast for 7 days, you can fast, right? But it's depend. But like if you ask for my opinion, Sabbath day you can fast, but if you get a revelation, or the Most High say, okay, uh, pray and fast for 7 days, and automatically you have to include the Sabbath day.
Okay.
That's an example I can give. So so keep in mind, 7 day is this, it's a day of rest. It's the day the Most High sanctify. It's also like one of the feasts, the feast, the Sabbath, Sabbath day,
Right.
like that. So yeah, I don't know if brother Mikhael, Massa, have anything to add.
Yeah, a sister have asked me because of the children's and Gentiles. I will make a video about this just to clarify. Brother
Yes.
Mikhail has his standpoints, and I respect that very clear.
Mhm.
And we have to put all the standpoints there because
Yes.
if Nzambi reveals something, there is a truth in it. So I
Yes.
will also try to help out with the with how Nzambi has said me certain things. So we are one family, Sister Bani Bini. Don't me, I'm against separation. Yeah,
Yes.
because if you have married someone, even if he's blue, you cannot separate because it's not something that is very good. Because I think it is dangerous to separate. But I understand because brother have explained it very well.
Mhm.
How the creation has started, that some people are not from our creation and stuff.
Yes.
So in the book of Malachi 2, it is very well mentioned why Tatanzambi did not wanted us to mix up. It's
Mhm.
mostly has not even to do, how I know in spirit, with your husband, but it's because
Mhm.
of your children.
Mhm.
The children, the
Yes.
spirit of Yah to sit on them is not so easy.
Yes.
And I know it very well because I used to live with the white people. For
Mhm.
me, if someone is really married with a white, he have to send him to the bushes so
Mhm.
that he can learn ours.
Mhm.
Yeah, he will never. Then, if he learn ours, he eat ours, he is ours. Maybe then he is ours because it's
Mhm.
hard to get mixed. Our kingdom fall because of mixed half caste people.
Yes.
Okay,
Um.
they took our king to Portugal.
Mhm.
mm,
This is how they
that's crazy.
started this bullshit.
Right. Right.
They
Mhm.
started showing these people, all of the white women's from other countries, all of us. We have
Mhm.
one problem if we have a spirit,
Mhm.
the woman.
Mhm.
Yes.
And I tell you, there are so many people that do not even they know them. They have the same. I did not follow, but here from Mikaya, you know what is happening. People
Yes.
with 11, 12 years,
Yes.
even in the Hebrew Israelite community, man, come on.
Yes.
I have watched a movie just now. It was from Israelite something. A his woman, his woman, his woman had some young boys in the Facebook, in
Yes.
in the app or something like that. The video is going viral.
Mhm.
This video is going viral.
That's
This is
right.
now how we used to live.
Yeah.
My
Um.
Hallelujah.
problem was always, we have to respect our color and our culture.
Mhm.
I used to know a lot of people. I used to know a lot of people. They came up here to Germany and stuff. Professors, engineers, brothers and sisters. They do not care about us. They married white women. Some their
Yeah.
children are Gentiles. It's like
Mhm.
almost everything is not from the Most High, and the Most High will never visit him. I tell you.
Mhm.
You
Hallelujah.
ask, what did you do for our people?
Mhm.
Me arrogant. And then women's and men's, women's and men's.
Yeah.
So and then you ask them, do you have a housing or something in your country?
Mhm.
No, I have did a mistake.
Mhm.
I was mistaken, man. I thought you a doctor.
Yeah.
5,000 keys a month. Yeah,
Yeah.
even more, my brother. I'm trying now to do something up there. So we are egoists. We are
Hallelujah.
egoists. And this is something that kills us. And we have to stop that. The not, I will tell you something. Half caste people will never ever
Mhm.
rule over us again. White people will never ever rule over us again.
Amen.
Maybe we have one or two of them making it to the kingdom, but they will be, there. Eh?
Hallelujah.
Abba, you see?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the Most
Absolutely.
High will give them a place where they will be. And even in the sanctuary, in the holiness of the Most High, they will never see this.
Yeah.
They will never
Amen.
see. I, I have to tell you. And that's why the revelation came like this. And has also some truth.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I will make it clear about this. So,
Yes.
Brother Mikhail, I think you have a bomb prepared, huh?
Yes. No, no. I just wanna like answer the question here. Ask Sister Banabini. If you go to the book of Nehemiah 13:27, shall we then harden unto you all this great evil to transgress against our Elohim in marrying strange wives? To understand the story, as I say, you have to go back to the book of Enoch. You're gonna know, what happened back in the days. The Mosai sent 200 angels in the lead of angel from Gaza, to teach men righteousness. And when they got here, they desert and they marry human being and they produce giants. So if you go back even further, you're gonna see in the Garden of Eden, you're gonna see that the Mosai Tatan Nzambi created two people, two black people, creating Adamuya and Evaya. So the question that you have to understand, where are those other races are coming from, where the Chinese are coming from, where the Russians, or where the Koreans, where the French, the Germans are coming from. So the Mosai in the book of First Ezra 9:7 to 9, he also spoke about the same thing. He said that uh, you have transgressed the law in marrying strange wives. You have transgressed the law. It means that marriage is part of the law. If you marry a Hamite, it's a transgression. Who are the Hamites? Are the nations? Are the African nation? Are the black nations? If you marry a European, it's a sin. You transgress the law. First Ezra 9:7 to 9. To go back to your question, yes, the Mosai prohibit us to marry other nations. I spoke about what's gonna happen in the end of the world. What that Nzambi is gonna do. He's gonna bring judgment. He's gonna bring judgment against the Gentiles. He's also gonna bring judgment against his own people who transgresses the law by marrying other nations. You marry someone who worship a pagan god. You marrying someone who does not believe in the truth. You can be a Bantu, you are black, but when you marry somebody, let's say is Christian, right, does not keep the law, it means you transgress the law. Why? In the book of Genesis, the Bible says that man shall leave his parents and the wife also shall leave in parents. They both shall join. They will become one. One. What's gonna happen? The Mosai will seal 144,000 family. One family is like a men, because the Mosai count by men. He's saved by men. Men, Bantu, a man, wife, and children. Let's say you marry an Hamite or you marry a Japanese, you will not gonna be still. Why? Because you and your husband are one person. So what's gonna happen when the judgment come? You will live, but your partner will perish. He spoke about it in the a book of Second Thessalonians 1, verse 9, 8 to 9, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that do not know Yahuwah, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them who do not know Tatanzambe. Do you see that? You marry, you marry someone who worship another god or different religion. You marry European, or you marry another black who is Hamite, right? So if you continue, 9, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of Yahuwah and from the glory of his power. So to get back to your question, we cannot marry Gentiles. You cannot marry somebody else. Let's say if you marry a Gentile, you wanna be saved, right? You have to divorce and marry a Bantu.
Mm.
So this is the deal, yeah. Because if you keep your French husband or your Greek husband, you keep the Sabbath day, you keep the law, but he does not keep the law. It actually you put yourself in jeopardy. You know why? Because when that time comes, the world will suffer a destruction. You will leave. That's why the Messiah was talking about one will be taken and one will leave. One will be left. The one that be taken, actually, they're gonna be dead. In which Christianity believe that it's a rapture will take place, but in reality, it's not the rapture. You can confirm that if you read in the book of uh, Isaiah 47:11. Therefore the destruction will come upon of you. You will not know how to escape that time. You will not gonna know. So we can never marry a Gentile. We can never marry somebody from different religion. You can never marry a Hamite. If you marry a Hamite, you go through tribulation. It's not gonna be easy. Hallelujah.
The thing is that what is very very important, if someone like in this truth, it's in this truth, and this person finds someone like from the other tribes or something else. The thing is, for me, what is really important for me is that you have to make sure that the other person, that the Most High knows the other person, which means that we as Bantus, we do not marry like for fun. It's not even it is not normally, it's not even possible to marry someone without knowing the family,
Right.
without knowing if the family were sick, the killers, or
Yes.
normally you will ask the neighbors, you will ask you will sit with the elders, you have to pay for the wife. They, if this is a rich family, you will have a problem because the rich family wants some more for their children, which means that it depends also what kinds of family you want to go into. We are very special to that, which means that we want really to know who the other person is.
Right. I agree.
Today it is like what kind of tradition, what kinds of what kinds of customs does this other nation have?
Okay.
Yes.
If they want to come if we want to, these people, if they want to be one with us, there are certain things they have to fulfill.
Yes.
That's why in the Muslims used to do it like this.
Mhm.
The Muslim used to take everyone, yeah. If they want to marry someone, they say a woman of them can't marry another Gentile.
Mhm.
But their men's can marry Gentile women's so that they can take these women to become Muslims.
Muslims.
Hallelujah.
Trade them over. Okay.
In the
So,
Jehovah Witness, they have the same. In the Mormons, they have the same. They can't no marry outside.
yes.
And if they do that, they will look at you like you're a Gentile. Because in the Jehovah Witness, you can only be saved if you're a Jehovah Witness.
Mhm.
In the Mormonism, it is Joseph Smith.
Yes.
You see? So, brothers and sisters, we have a big fight over here.
Mhm.
So, the truth is, like I know because I used to talk with the prophets. Yeah, I am one. I used to talk with others, and they are like, Massa. In the time where we going, people will mix up like crazy.
Mhm.
It will be a multitude of mixture,
Yes.
and I have my people that I have chosen to be leaders.
Yes.
So, but it will be also a remnant of people from people.
Yes.
So, Maza, you can't go further and divide. If people are one, I will choose and I will make the I will know how to divide those people. Which
Okay.
means that here again I would say very very clear that it is very very important if someone if someone wants to you want to marry someone, either if you're a man or woman, you have to bring him to something like a tabernacle or something like in front of elders to really identify that person, if that person really is one of us.
Okay.
Yes.
And if his spirit is he will be never completely one of us, but if his spirit is also good to you, you
Mhm.
know, like our forefathers have done.
Yes.
Because you know, it is very very it is almost impossible for the most of the Gentile to make it into the kingdom.
Yes.
But you know, um the Most High will have mercy on some. I know it.
Yeah. So I want to just add something
Yes, I
regarding
think Sister Mia, if you want to ask something, then you can go ahead.
I want to ask one question, two more questions.
Exactly.
He can put
Okay,
it all in one for me.
go ahead.
What's your suggestion on after you're fasting? What can you eat, and how do I know if I'm really a Bantu though? Like,
how do you know that if you are Bantu?
yeah,
Okay, that's a good question. You know how you know you are Bantu is through prayer.
okay,
So as I say, many people, many of our brothers and sisters in North America, they do not believe that the Most High speak. But I can tell you that the Most High speak, and the Most High desire to speak with His people. You know, we kind of forget because we've been Hamite countries. You are born in a Hamite country. You forget the the father, the Elohim of our ancestor. So
okay,
how you gonna find out? Everything has to be through communication. How you gonna get an answer from the Most High if you abide by His laws, commandment, laws, and statutes, and if you have a certain lifestyle, stay away from any evil things.
right,
Stay away for anything that break the law. This is one of the things that a lot of people they're not kind of paying attention. For
okay,
example, you are a Hebrew Israelite, but you still lie. You lie every day. For example, you don't tell the truth. Meanwhile, the Mosai said that the liars, they shall be thrown in the lake of fire,
right,
right?
yes.
So, any other question?
The eating. What you suggest that one eats after fasting? What is the best meal or
Well, I don't have any anything that related to the meal, but what I can tell you that we cannot eat anything prohibited, any unclean food. You have to take it out of your mind.
okay?
Anything from unclean food is prohibited, and I just want to go back to the marriage, picking up on what my brother Mikhael and Massa was talking about. You know, uh, the most sight at Nzambi is really powerful, like, behind our imagination. You know why I'm saying that? When the Mosai created a Bantu, if you are, he knew that you come to this truth. Number one.
Yes,
Number two, he knew your partner, your wife, your husband, every bond to the Most High. When He created you, He creates also your husband. What Satan number one fight is to lead you to a wrong person. Today,
okay,
you're gonna see Bantus look for a man in social media. You're gonna see people, especially ladies, they most focus in appearance, right? You look good, you have an employment, and you are stable, but they forgot one thing most, I think the most important. If that man or that lady, or if that if he's the one that the Mosai puts on your way, that's why you're gonna see the high rate of divorce, because you keeping marrying the wrong person.
One person.
You
Okay.
divorce the wrong one and you marry the second wrong. So the devil wanna make sure, because if you do not marry the right person, your destiny, you will not go, you will not gonna get to the destiny. You will not fulfill, you will not reach the potential, the goals, because the Most High, when He creates you, He knew who are you going to, what are you gonna reach by the end of the day, because the Bible say that two are better than one. You know,
Okay.
one person can chase 1,000 demons, but two people can chase 10,000 demons. But who are in this truth? Do you understand, right?
Yes.
So this is one of the wickedness. It came from ancestors. It comes from sexual immorality. Unfaithfulness. Like there's unfaithfulness in relationship when it comes to black men. It's the same sin. The Mosai destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for the same reason. He started in the Garden of Eden. Evia fall. The same thing. Adamuya also fall and the same sin. So the partner, your husband or your wife, you gotta find him through prayer. A lot of people marry the wrong people. That's why they cannot flow in the same page. You understand? So you can marry somebody today, may be okay, but you don't know 3 months, 6 months, 2 years from down the road. Only the Most High knows, right?
Okay.
Satan fights marriage. He's gonna make sure that you marry the wrong person. You
Okay.
know, that's why
Mm-hmm.
a lot of
So
people marry for
we
certain.
have a lot of questions here, but we can't go further. I
Yes.
think, Brother Mikhail,
Yes.
you have to pick up your woman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We will do another one. I think we will do the next one. Will be like only answering questions and stuff.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
like I
I'll
said,
see you guys later. Thank you.
yeah,
Ingeka.
thank you very
Thank you.
much. Yeah, I think it's very important for all of us
Yes.
to always, if there's confusion in the Bantu truth, to target us, to talk with us. It is very
Yes.
important. Brother Mikhail's channel is Salama.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I'm just gonna
Because
finish.
one day you're gonna know who Mikhail Massa
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. So I just wanna
Only you
conclude.
need to have a respect for Mikhail Massa. No, my
Exactly.
people kill me. They
Yeah.
hate me. They do
Yeah.
Christianity behind me.
Yeah.
But these people, they know me very well. They
Yeah.
know what they wanted to do with Mikhail, and I put them down.
Yeah.
So
So
I know.
yeah.
I
So
love them. One day I was preaching did I tell you the story? I was preaching in the city. I did not wanted to preach. I was passed by. So some Jehovah Witness they came. Hey, we see you. You. Do you know Jehovah Witness? La, la. And I was like, oh, we go to Charles Taze Russell. And the Most High, He put me in the place. There was the name of Charles. I start to preach them,
mhm,
brother. After 30 minutes, I do not know, the complete field was full of people.
mhm.
And they started, no, no, we do not want to die. 30 police people everywhere, full of people. Me in the midst. They asking, please, can you not help us? La, la. Brother, that's why. Let
Yes.
the Most High show us some more.
Yes.
Please contact our brother Mika. Yeah?
Yes.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
Mika, I think you want to say something things.
Yeah. So just to conclude, like as I said, for those who did not watch this video from the beginning, the name of our father is Nzambi. So if anybody comes say something negative about this name, is actually blasphemy. And I also mentioned that uh, most our brothers and sisters in North America, they're reading books. It's not bad to read books or to do research, but I can tell you that the real revelation come from one that same, which is the Spirit of the Most High. If you want to know if the information is really true, it has to come from Tatanzambe. How? Through prayer, through uh, fast. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And if anybody has any question, can just send me an email and I will answer. Thank you very much, my
Thank you
brother.
very much. And contact the brother, contact us, and have a very great day, evening, night. Brother
Thank you.
Mikhael, you as well.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming.
may the Most High be glorified. So all the praise and honor go to him, Tata Nzambi. Nzambi. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Thank you.